Corporate social responsibility is a business's concern for society's welfare. This means that marketing managers are interested in long-term corporate interests and also society's health.
Hi, my name is Taylor Hines, and I'm going to discuss with you Chapter 6 in Honest Work. Is the social responsibility of businesses to increase its profits? Being socially responsible in the business world is crucial because it forces businesses to be responsible for their own actions and makes it difficult for them to exploit other people for either selfish or unselfish purposes. An example of a socially responsible business is a small company fighting to keep up with their competition while keeping in mind their obligations to their customers and local community. This business is socially responsible for their consumers that give them profit. This idea then ties into what corporate social responsibility is, which is giving back to those that make its success possible.
At Coca-Cola Israel, we love to make drinks that make people happy. It may seem easy, but it requires a lot of responsibility. Responsibility towards our employees and responsibility towards our clients. For over 40 years, we've been producing great tasting beverages. And we're committed to each client regarding the quality of our products. We won the prize in the national contest for quality and excellence. We are qualified for 8 different standards from the Standard Institution, and we are committed to producing products in different flavors, to different audiences, and making it available to every place in the country. We have also taken it upon ourselves to be socially responsible. For over 10 years, we've been donating to shelters to help children of battered women across Israel. It is also important for us to promote sports values. So, we partnered with the Special Olympics, an international organization that promotes athletes with mental disabilities, believing that taking part in sports activities will help benefit them. Social responsibility is also taking care of the younger generation and nurturing the future generation. Our employees volunteer on their free time to Sprint to the Future Foundation's project, named Startup Industry for educating and promoting teens, and to the Young Business Leadership Foundation projects in the general and orthodox sectors, that their goals are to develop a culture of leadership and excellence among teens in Israel. We also think ahead and take responsibility for our environment. That's the reason we made several marketing activities. The recycling store, the recycled safari, the king of recycling. And from our packaging, we converted our six-pack into a fun puzzle game. And we did all this so that more and more people will be inspired and take responsibility for the environment. We're always thinking of the environment in the production plant too. We constantly work to reduce water and energy usage. We produce our packages from recyclable materials, and over time, we reduce their weight. Honestly, people don't just say it's fun to work at Coca-Cola for no reason. We make it fun to take responsibility and to know that we are taking care of the environment for ourselves and future generations. That is our sustainability vision, today, tomorrow, and in the future. Because in giving, we receive 10 times as much in return.
Coca-Cola is a great example of a company that not only cares about its customers but also their employees. Coke's responsibility as a business is to use its resources and engage in activities designed to increase profits as long as they engage in open and free competition without deception of fraud, which they accomplish by giving back to the community by donating to shelters. This gives them loyal customers and a great image. In contrast to Coca-Cola being socially responsible is a business that is solely based on profit maximization. A firm whose main focus is profit maximization is one that has a desire to gain profit and incentives for selfish behaviors, and any kind of control will have no effect on the firm. Civic-minded corporate executives worry about how they can maximize the bottom line without breaking the rules of society and without breaking their reputation.
Hello, John. How you doing today? You mailed in my company a postcard a few weeks back requesting information on penny stocks that had huge upside potential with very little downside risk. Does that ring a bell? Okay, great. Well, reason for the call today, John, is something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute? Name of the company, Aerotine International. It is a cutting-edge, high-tech firm out of the Midwest awaiting imminent patent approval on a next generation of radar detectors that have both huge military and civilian applications. Now, right now, John, the stock trades over the counter at 10 cents a share. And by the way, John, our analysts indicate it could go a heck of a lot higher than that. Your profit on a mere $6,000 investment would be upwards of $60,000.
Jesus, that's my mortgage, man.
Exactly, you could pay off your mortgage.
This stock will pay off my house.
John, one thing I can promise you, even in this market, is that I never ask my clients to judge me on my winners. I ask them to judge me on my losers because I have so few. And in the case of Aerotine, based on every technical factor out there, John, we are looking at a grand slam home run.
Okay, let's do it. I'll do $4,000.
4,000, that'd be 40,000 shares, John. Let me lock in that trade right now and get back to you with my secretary with an exact confirmation. Sound good, John?
Sounds good.
Great. Hey, John, thank you for your vote of confidence, and welcome to the Investors Center.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
I'm your boss, and there's gonna be some changes around here.
Can't wait to hear him.
Okay, first things first. Hospital bills. Larry Marinsky. Why are we paying his hospital bills? He doesn't even work here anymore.
Well, he doesn't work here anymore because he had a horrible accident in our warehouse, all right? The guy burned off half his face.
Exactly. I don't want my money going to support monsters.
He's not a monster. He's a great guy who worked for us for many, many years.
Cut him off.
As we can see, the main goal is to make money without any concern for their customers. Corporate social responsibility is more than just your business, it's everything beyond that. What ties into businesses being greedy and change needed to be implemented is the stakeholder theory. This is when companies redefine and reorient the purposes and activities of the firm. It is important for managers to serve the interests of all those who have a stake in the company. This is necessary to understand because this theory is closely related to the shareholder theory, which is that the firm must serve the interests of the company's owners. This theory ties back to corporate social responsibility and has the goal to implement honesty, integrity, and fair play. These types of businesses are not wealth-enhancing firms.